What's up, guys? What's up? Welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is MissNokcy. Thank you so much if you're a returning subscriber, and if you have not subscribed, please do subscribe, guys. Like, it took a lot for me to make this video for you guys. Like, I'm not 100% recovered, but I thought, okay, let me just be a big girl and just try to do this video. I tried to do it 2 days ago. I just could not. Like, my pains were bad, but today I feel so much better, and I thought, okay, let me use this opportunity to film for you guys, right? So I shared my breast reduction journey across all my social media platforms, and guys, I need to talk about my right, sorry about that. So I did share my journey across all my social media platforms, and the response was insane. So I went viral, and of course you can imagine the influx of DMs I got, guys. So many people needed my help. I was like, okay, you know what, I'm gonna help each and every single one of them, and I'll respond to each and every single DM, guys. My Instagram DMs, yo, my Twitter, yo, TikTok, yeah, I did get questions, but it was easier to manage than any other social media platform, because TikTok doesn't really allow people to DM you. And then Facebook was also not that bad. I could control, you know, my Facebook Messenger. But anyway, so I thought, okay, let me just do this video. I got a whole lot of common questions that I want to start with first. The first few questions were, where did you do it, how much was it, the public hospital routes and the private hospital routes, like what do you do? Those are the first 4 questions I want to cover before anything. All right, so the first question I want to cover is, what do you do if you want to go the public hospital route? Okay, so there are a couple of public hospitals in the country that do breast reduction for free, some at a cost Niana, but it won't be as bad as a private hospital. It usually ranges from 20k to 30k, but a lot of people do get discounts. They usually get their breast reductions like at like 13 to 15,000 rand. So first things first, if you want to go to a public hospital, right, you first need a referral letter from your GP. So you first go to your GP, let him examine you, and then uzopalela letter, excuse me, you then take that letter to public hospital, right? And then if you are a student or you are unemployed, right, you can go to a police station, against affidavit to state that you have no source of income, so you would like to do the procedure for free. They do consider that, right? And then you can actually get it for free. I've seen a whole lot of people that got it for free. And then if you are employed, of course you would need to produce a pay slip or a bank statement, and then they will bill you based on what you can afford, you know. So in Gauteng, the public hospitals that actually cover this procedure would be Ibara. I actually went to Bara first. That's where I started out last year, but story for another day. I'll tell you guys all about it maybe at the end of this video, because I want to be as quick as possible, guys. Like, my pain is sort of okay-ish for now, so I just want to quickly wrap this up. So it would be Ibara. I know Helen Joseph does it, Charlotte Matleke, George Mukari is in Pretoria, and Steve Biko. But I recently saw in our Facebook group that Bertha Banganene in Germiston also does it now, even Liratong in the West Rand. So yeah, you guys can try at those hospitals. And of course, you need to call first and ask Guti, when is their what do you call it again? Is it breast clinic day or something like that? But you can't go in day. Usually I know with Bara you go on, when is their clinic? Is it on Wednesdays or Thursdays? I can't remember. But yeah, with the hospitals, find out first when you can actually go, and then yeah, take it from there. So we do have a whole lot of other public hospitals in the country that do the procedure for free or at a reasonable cost. So I have the info right here, but I don't want to go through province per province. I think I'll just find I'll probably insert the stuff here on the side, or maybe again at the end of the video, I don't know, just to make it much easier for you guys, those who would like that information. And then I have a quotation right here. This is from Charlotte Matleke. It shows you all the procedures they do, the cosmetic procedures they do. So breast reduction here, this is valid 6 June 22 until 31 March 2023. breast reduction is 28,352 rand. Yeah, it's 28k. This would be if you take the public hospital route and you go to a Charlotte McLage, and when you get there, obviously you can always negotiate, guys, and you can just speak about your affordability, and you could even do it at half the price, guys. I won't lie, public hospitals are very, very reasonable when it comes to this procedure, but they need patience. Number one, they have a long waiting list. Number two, they would need you to lose weight first. So BMI counts a lot, guys, when you take the public hospital route. So you would need to lose weight. Unfortunately, you would need to lose it. I think they want a BMI of 30 and below. 30 and below, yeah. So just try to, you can start your routes just so that on record it shows, because you started like at a certain time and then you go. They even offer a dietitian. Most public hospitals do offer a dietitian who will show you what to eat and whatnot for you to lose weight. Why do my hands look so dry? They're not dry. Okay, it's the reflection. Yeah. What was I saying again? Sorry, I lost my train of thoughts. Oh, dietitian. Yeah. Most public hospitals will take you to a dietitian that will show you what to eat and what not to eat for you to lose weight, and then you must be patient, guys. Most public hospitals will prioritize cancer patients before those that want to, go for a breast reduction. But people do end up getting their breast reductions. You have to be patient. The sooner you start, the better. The next question is, does medical aid cover this procedure? Yes, they do. That's the route that I took with my medical aid. I've got a list here of all the medical aids, and I'll just probably insert the list somewhere here. So you look for a medical aid and check if it does cover it or not. With some it says scheme exclusion, meaning that they don't cover it. With some it says medical advisor's decision, meaning that they will review your case and then they will approve or decline based on your case. And then some say cover, meaning they do cover it. Some they say cover 80%, meaning they'll only pay 80% of the cost, and the rest you will be liable for it. So with me, that's the route that I took, guys. Believe it or not, I still have not paid for my procedure. It's what, I think I'm 10 days post-op today, and I still have not paid because with my doctor waiting for the medical aid to pay, and then whatever the shortfall is, then I will then pay. So what does medical aid need? Medical aid is not oh, guys, okay, my first surgeon, you guys, so I first went to I went to a different surgeon, not the one that ended up doing my breast reduction, right? So the first one that I had gone to told me with the medical aids do require you to have a BMI of 30 and below, but they're actually not that strict with BMI, to be honest. Medical aids are not. So if you have a BMI of, okay, I'm not gonna say the medical aid names, but some medical aids, if you have a BMI of 34.5, 36.5, you can still go for your breast reduction. Like that was just between me and my surgeon. And now, guys, here I am, giving you guys the info on YouTube. Let me just stop right there. So if you want to go the medical aid route, you don't need a referral letter. You go straight to a plastic surgeon, and then the plastic surgeon will then examine you. They will take pictures to send to your medical aid. If they decline, they'll send a motivational letter. I don't know if I should include my motivational letter here. I don't know if my surgeon would be cool with that, but I do remember a few pointers. She just stated basically that I've got chronic back, neck, and shoulder pains. She stated that I have eczema underneath my boobs. My boobs were not the same size also, so it was difficult for me to find a bra size. It was a lot, guys. That letter was long. Like, it was a lot. So I'll see if I can include it here in the video. If I don't, guys, just don't ask too many questions, or maybe I can send it to you privately. I don't know if I'm allowed to do that, but I'll ask my surgeon. Next question, how much was it, guys? I don't know. I did say I haven't paid yet, so I don't know, but my quotation was around 55,000 rand, and my medical aid had approved 50% of the whole procedure. So meaning that it won't exactly be half of 55, because my surgeon explained to me that most of the money actually goes to the hospital, right? So from that 55, I don't know. She just said to me, have plus minus 29,000 rand for you to pay cash. That's for you to be on the safe side. If you have that amount of money, you'll be good. Because I only need to pay my surgeon and guys, this term I butcher it all the time. Anesthetist. I don't know if I'm pronouncing correctly. Some say anesthesia or whatever. I don't even know when to use which term. How, guys, it doesn't matter. Oxalai, they put me to sleep. Okay, during my procedure. Oxalai, I'm done now. Okay, it doesn't matter. So I just have to pay the anesthetist 50% and my surgeon 50%. The rest, my medical aid said they would cover the ward fees 100%. Medical aid, well, not medical aid, man, the medication, yeah, all the drugs 100%. My blood tests, everything was covered 100%, just only the surgeon and the anesthetist. And then if you want to go the cash route, guys, there are people that have money readily available for them to pay. Unfortunately, I don't. So anyway, yeah, if you want to go the cash route, it's much easier for you guys. You literally just go straight to the surgeon and you tell them. So it usually ranges between 50,000 rand to 90k, because as I mentioned in my vlog, if you watch my vlog, you would have seen my first surgeon quoted me 88,000 rand, and I felt it was a bit too steep, and I went and I found myself somebody who's much cheaper, you know. So hence my second quotation was around 55,000 rand. So I can't really say how much it will cost you. If you want to go the cash route, you need to have the money for the procedure. Some people I know, they prefer not to stay especially overnight. Okay, some hospitals do allow you to go home straight after the procedure because you save a whole lot of money, guys. And then, but if you go in the cash route, make sure you get all the costs, because you're gonna pay the anesthetist, you're gonna pay your plastic surgeon, you're gonna pay the hospital, you're gonna pay, there's also other hidden costs, guys, that you don't really naga. Like for instance, they will come and draw your blood, you have to pay for your blood. When I check my medical aid statements, I paid around 900 and whatever for my blood tests, you see. So there's also those hidden costs. You would have to pay for your surgical bras. I'm wearing a surgical bra right now. I had asked my therapist how much this is because I wanted another one, and then she was like, just buy a sports bra. I'm actually going to order sports bras online because she said just buy a sports bra, like total sports scene or whatever, because as long as it's tight and it doesn't have underwire, because literally it does the same thing, because this bra is 1,300 rand. So there are those hidden costs. If you go the cash route, make sure you have money for everything. And I know with most okay, now I feel like I'm moving to another question that I had got, so yeah, I'll just include the answer here. Somebody had asked me about the payment plans. I know with most plastic surgeons you can have a payment arrangement if you don't have the money readily available. Some plastic surgeons can say you can pay 2k a month, some 3k a month. There's also, I don't know if it's Medifin or Medfin. The first plastic surgeon who had quoted me 88,000 rand had said if you don't have the money, you can go and get a loan from them. They specialize in loans for plastic surgery only, and then you pay them monthly. The interest is much less than going to the bank and whatever. Guys, to be honest, I don't really know much about them. I was not interested in taking a loan. I knew for a fact I'm not going that route. The next question, let me just unlock my phone. Are drains painful? Okay, guys, so I didn't have drains at all. Guys, I'm one of God's favorites. Like, I woke up with no drains at all. I remember before they put me to sleep, they told me, you're gonna wake up with drains, I'll show you how to drain, blah blah blah. And I was just so scared for my life, guys. I'm a scaredy cat, and by the grace of God, I woke up with no drains at all. I don't really know much about drains, but people, I don't think they're painful, but they're just uncomfortable to walk around with, because you have to like carry them everywhere. Go to the toilet, your drains are with you, you go wherever, and you can my surgeon had said to me I can take them out the day after, or 3 days after, or 7 days after. It all depends on whenever you're done draining or whatever. So with me, I woke up with none, and thank the Lord, I didn't have to go through all that uncomfortable pain. Another question is, can you breastfeed after the procedure? My surgeon had said no. The answer is no, or very slim chances. Like, if you are able to breastfeed after the procedure, you are one of God's favorites. Like, I don't have a kid yet, and I already know I won't be able to breastfeed, guys. It was just one of those sacrifices I have to make, I guess. Like, I was just like, ingane ziyakhula guys, formula. Like I was already in so much pain, guys, with those big boobs. Guys, And then what is the most difficult thing about healing? Yo, I could write a book about this question. Yo, a whole lot of things are difficult. I'm 10 days post-op and I'm not even sure if I'm healing gahle or not, because I still can't go to the toilet by myself. I can walk to the toilet, I can sit down, but I can't like reach down there to wipe myself. So my husband does every single toilet trip with me. Since every single time I've been to the toilet, he has to go with me. So you can imagine, guys, when I have to do number 2, he has to wipe me, unfortunately. Also, another difficult thing about guys, it's a lot. Remember, you're not allowed to use your arms basically for 2 full weeks. You basically don't have arms. Even if you do try to use your arms, whatever you lift is going to be heavy. You can feel it literally putting strain on your boobs. Like, even I remember the other day, I was trying to be like, you know what, because my husband needs to go back to work soon. So I was like, okay, let's see if I can, when you go back to work, will I be able to make myself food or whatever? Because since the past 10 days, like, he has been a full-time nurse he gave me. So I went and I tried to make myself food, because of course I couldn't hold the kettle, so I just, tilted it a bit. And then when I tried to lift the milk, guys, it was so heavy because it was so full. So hey, there's a lot, guys, in this recovery journey. It's really, really tough. You need somebody with you 24/7 who's going to be able to do everything with you. When I look fine, I look like I'm 100%, I'm talking, but guys, once the pain starts, guys, another difficult thing, right? Wound dressing. Yo, I'm a scaredy cat, guys. Even if I have just like a small cut on my finger, like I can't even look at it. So imagine lama stitch la. Guys, wound dressing, wound care, like, yo, my doctor knows, like, I'm horrible, I'm bad. I remember my first checkup when I went after 7 days. No, I went after 6 days. Yeah, the way I was screaming when she had to take off my plaster, guys, it wasn't even painful. I thought it would be painful because I got there and I'm like, okay, are you gonna give me something to numb me or whatever? Are you just gonna pull out the plasters? She's like, I'm just gonna rip them off. It's not painful. Guys, I'm telling you, she just went like, yeah. And then she's like, stop it, you're gonna make me look bad to my other patients. Like, what's supposed to happen? Why are you screaming in the consultation? I'm just like, finish. And she just said to me, hands down, like literally I had to put my hands like this, hands on my thighs, and I was not allowed to touch her. So I was just like, hands down, hands down, hands down. Like, it was bad. I'm a scaredy cat, but it was not painful, guys. At the end of the day, it was not painful. I remember on my way to my first checkup, I asked my husband, baby, do you think they'll give me drugs, just to numb me before they pull out these plasters? My husband was like, no. Yo, already I was holding my tears in, guys. I'm a scaredy cat. So my surgeon was like, I'm worried about you when you get home. Who's gonna do your wound dressing, like, if you're so scared? And I'm like, my husband's gonna do it. He's like, hey, I don't trust the both of you, like, because you can see he's so soft with you, and if you surgeon, imagine your husband, like, you're gonna tell him when to get off. And I'm like, yeah, guys, the first day we had to do wound dressing was bad. I cried. I didn't cry when you were still, because he had to take off I got plasters all over my boobs. You had to like pull them out. First of all, I said, I'm gonna pull them out myself. So I literally went slowly. I took a good hour, guys, just to pull out these plasters. Fine. And then from there, he had to clean up my wounds, like all the pus, all the blood, whatever was there, he had to clean it out. Like, I asked him, can I lay down? And I just laid down like this, and then he cleaned every single part, applied the ointment, and then one bandage footy, and only then I cried, because I was just like, it was so painful and I was trying to be strong. Ouch. Yo, guys, it was bad. He's like, okay, I hadn't even bathed, and he's like, you know what, take your painkillers, go back to bed, and then I'll bath you much later. Because, guys, recovery, I still can't bath myself. Like, my husband has to bath me every single day. There's so many things you can't do by yourself, and I'm not even allowed to go inside the bathtub. So my therapist, because I went for a therapy session, well, I went to go see an occupational therapist. Like, it was a very great session. Like, they tell you what to do, what not to do post surgery. They prep you for your hospital stay and just sort of see where you are mentally, to check if there's anything stressing you, because stress can hinder your progress, so fortunately I'm fine, you know so she was like, you're not allowed to bath for 2 weeks. And I'm like, why can I not? And then she's like, no, because remember, you're not allowed to use your arms. So when you sit in the bathtub, when you get out, you use your arms. So you're going to have like your whole body mass. You're gonna have to pick it up, and it's bad, guys. I mean, really, I struggle to get out of bed. My husband literally has to like pull me up, and I don't sleep flat. As you can see, I've got pillows behind me. Do my own hospital bed at home, so I always have like pillows. Every single day I sleep like this, guys. Like, just I sleep like this, facing up. Yeah, well. So then sometimes I struggle to even get up by myself, and I practice all the exercises that my therapist taught me. It's okay, if you're struggling to pull yourself up, do this. Sometimes I'm just like, baby, just pull me, and then he pulls me. Okay, I feel like I'm all over the place with the question, but this is just me sharing my recovery journey. So he pulls me, and then taking a bath. I bath, Ivascom, guys. I bath. If you don't know Ivascom, it's that round dish. That's where I bath. That's where I've been bathing since I came back from the hospital. And what else? There's a lot, guys. There's a lot. I used to smoke vape before I went for my up, and I quit in June. Yeah, the day I went for my first consultation, I quit smoking. And I kind of miss smoking, which is weird. I never would identify myself as a smoker, but I think now I can, because I'd be like, oh, I miss vape. Like, I miss smoking. I never thought I'd miss it, but now that I had to quit it, like, I miss it. So I think going forward, I just need to quit it forever, because wow, like, I can't be addicted to that thing, guys. I remember, if you watch my Mauritius vlog, you would have seen my husband was smoking alone the whole time. I didn't smoke. And straight after that, we ended up not buying flavor anymore. He said for moral support, he's also going to quit smoking just to support me. And we have both been smoke free for the past couple of weeks. And I think it should just be like that going forward, because next thing I find myself with an addiction, hey. And then where did you do it? Where did I do it? I did it at Netcare, Krugersdorp Hospital. That's where you find my surgeon if you are interested in going. Next question, who is your plastic surgeon? Guys, my plastic surgeon is Dr. J.M. Breitenbach. I love that lady, guys. She has a very amazing personality. She's very welcoming. She's amazing. She's not a touch and go type of person. Some people in Xhosa will say, like, do it real quick so we can finish. Nah, she's not like that. Like, she takes very good care of her patients. She's easily accessible. Like, her stuff is very efficient. Like, if you watch my vlog, even before I went for my breast reduction, like, I was like, these ladies are so helpful. My God, like, it's not like, when you try to contact her, it's not those offices where you call and they say, let's put you through to Mang Mang, and then next thing, the doctor's not available. Guys, she's available 24/7. There's a WhatsApp line that you literally talk to 24/7. Like, they are very, very helpful. Like, I love her, and I love Cindy and Sasha, the ladies that work there. Oh my God. Like, if you did your breast reduction with her, trust me, I know uzofagaza. I definitely know. Like, I know. So yeah, that's her, guys. I would 100% recommend her. She is very good at what she does. And also, guys, she's a plastic surgeon, so she does a lot tummy tuck, lipo, all these things. I'm not really so clued up about those things. Nabo Botox, Nantontoni, but breast reductions are her favorite. So best believe, like, you will get basically, she's gonna treat you like royalty. Well, she treats everybody like royalty. Like, I would like, guys, that lady is amazing. Shout out to you, doc. Right, next question. Are you gonna have scars? Yes, definitely, we are gonna have scars, but for me, so far, I don't think mine will be that bad. I can already see where they're going. I can already see they're not that bad. I'll show you guys a picture, but I'm not gonna do that. But I can already see, because some people have like guys, why do I keep my phone is distracting me. Like, some people end up having like keloids, right, on their boobs, and I don't think keloids are like bad at all, guys. You're not gonna walk around showing your boobs to everyone. They'll be nicely hidden in a bra, so different strokes, different folks. We all heal differently, we all have different bodies. So yeah, I'm definitely gonna have scars, and I'm cool with that. It's better than carrying those big boobs that I was carrying, guys. And then they're gonna grow again. Yes, definitely your boobs will grow again. If you gain weight, they will grow. You fall pregnant, they grow. So after a breast reduction, your job is to manage like your diet, your weight, and then so that your boobs don't grow, that's what my surgeon said. Why do you have so many meds? Guys, I have a lot of meds, because I'm taking vitamins. I'm taking meds for constipation. I am actually constipated. Like, it's really, really bad. My stomach, guys, I don't know if I can show you. Like, I can't really get up. I wanted to show you guys my tummy. I look 5 months pregnant. It's a pregnancy belly, like, that round shaped belly. I asked my surgeon, why is my tummy so big? And now that my boobs are smaller, so you can imagine, I really, really look pregnant. And then she was like, it's because of all the drugs that I'm taking up. I'm constipated, so it's bad. So I have vitamins, I have constipation meds, I have painkillers. Sometimes my boobs itch, so I have allergics. What else am I taking? Antibiotics, probiotics, the creams. Yo, guys, there's a lot. Now when your time comes, we'll see, but it's a lot. But I feel like my meds look like a lot because they gave me a lot of painkillers and a lot of vitamins. Then next question, let me just quickly unlock this phone. How long does it take to heal? I would say actually it takes months to heal from a breast reduction. But 6 weeks you can go back to your normal routine. My therapist had said after 6 weeks I can go back to sleeping on my stomach, on my sides, on my end, because I'm still gonna sleep facing up, guys, for the next 6 weeks, right? So yeah, after 6 weeks that's when you can actually go back. But my doctor had said most people sick note 2 weeks, and then after 2 weeks you can go back to work. That's only if you do light duty, like people that literally get to work, sit on a chair and press their laptop. Number one, you're not allowed to drive yourself to work. The first 3 weeks you're not allowed to drive at all, and I get why, because literally my arms, I still can't really use them much, and I'm 10 days post-op, so within 4 days I really don't think I'll be able to be 100%. So you are not allowed to drive yourself to work, and when you do get to work, you just literally have to minimize your duties. If you're just sitting down and just pressing a computer, that's fine, but any other work is not allowed. She'll definitely book you off for longer. I'm not those people that also sit in the office and press their laptop the whole day, so I got booked off for a whole month. So yeah, guys, it all depends on you as a person. Guys, I don't know if I'm healing well or not, because I feel like it's been 10 days and I've seen other girls on Facebook, on the group I'm on, 10 days. There's this other girl, literally, she posted last week, she was fitting a dress at Mr. Price because she was so excited to see her boobs and can now finally stand on their own. She doesn't need to wear a bra. And then she fitted this backless dress at Mr. Price, and I'm like, 10 days. I had to go to this camp yesterday to top up my meds, and I looked like I was dying. Like, hey, being hambaganje, everyone was like, what's wrong? I was attracting so much attention, and I couldn't send my husband because of course he was going to be using my medical aid card. So I'm like, guys, kanjani or niyafosta or ini, but I don't know, because I still need so much help, and I'm almost 2 weeks, so I'm definitely nowhere near ready to go back to work. Like, angas, guys. Next question, can your doctor write a motivational letter to your medical aid? Yes, I've covered that question. They definitely can. The pains, please discuss the pains. Guys, you can manage the pains. I won't lie, it is painful. Like any other surgery, it's very, very painful, but you can manage the pains. For me, it was most painful right after I did the procedure. I think it was also fear of the unknown. I woke up from a theater, guys, my throat, it was so fucking dry. Like, the first thing I said when I opened my eyes was water. And the sister's like, no, sis, you can't drink water now, you're going to vomit. And then I'm 2 hours. Because I hated her. It was bad. And I'm like, water, pain. And if you follow me on Instagram, guys, you would have seen I had uploaded that the thing. What's that lever that you push when you're in pain with the one in morphine? So every time you're in pain, you have to press that thing, guys. I don't even have strength to press that thing. Like, I was so weak. I would try to push it down, it would not move. I would call the nurse and be like, please come and press it for me. I can't. I don't have strength. It was not even helping at all, guys. Like, they still had to give me painkillers. Yeah, so that's the time I was in most pain. And I remember going to theater, because I went to theater around 12, and my surgeon had said they'll take 2.5 hours. So I'm not sure. I probably went out around past 2, 3. And I did open my eyes. I had no desire to press my phone. I had no desire to do anything. I was just pain, water, pain, water. And then around past 5, yeah, it was 5:30 to 6, that's when I texted my husband. I'm like, okay, maybe now he's worried sick. And I just sent him a voice note. I was like, listen, I am still very drowsy, and just tell my mom I'm okay, I'm good. I just want you to know I'm good. I'm not in the mood to be chit-chatting. I'll probably talk to you guys tomorrow. And then he was like, cool. Then I was awake, guys, the whole time. But you're so weak to an extent that you can't really do much. The ladies, they were so loud. They were loud with their visitors. Okay, guys, sorry, I just saw my husband going past, so it distracted me. They were so loud. Their visitors were loud, guys. You can, I won't lie though, I felt like they were ratchet, but I couldn't hear their noise. When you're just minding your own business and minding your own pain to an extent that loud people, you can't even hear them. Like, I blocked out their noise, so yeah, that was my experience. And then I think I'm done with the questions, because the other ones are just literally people giving me scenarios, like advice. I'm scared. Oh my god, I can relate to this. Tell me how you dealt with it. Basically, it's people that are like scared to go with the procedure, guys. If I can do it, you also can. Trust me. If there are scaredy cats in this world, I'm number 1. Okay. So don't be scared. There's this DM from Twitter when this girl was saying, how do you do it before a baby, blah 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 blah. Yeah, I know the pressure, it's real. Nami, because I got married in 2020, 2022 now. I still don't have a baby. You can imagine my family, when are you having a baby? When me and my husband travel, my aunts are like, yeah, I said, Mbona, you guys, I won't lie, you guys are living the life, you guys are serving and you're serving content, but and I'm just like, right now, guys, I remember speaking to my husband at the beginning of this year. We had no plans of making a baby this year. Like, there's just so much going on, guys. Kids, your life will stop because of kids, so there's no rush. I have my own personal reasons as to why this year I just felt like no kids, and this breast reduction is one of them. And I really don't know, because even next year I still want to enjoy my perky boobies, so I really don't know. My aunt, guys, okay, I need to just lock my phone, because like messages keep coming in and I just am tempted to read and press and so yeah, the pressure to have a baby, guys, it's very, very real. But unfortunately for me, I don't allow peer pressure or any other pressure of any sort to get to me. I plan my life accordingly, according to the way I would like it to go, and so yeah. All right, guys, so I took a mild break. I'm sorry, I just wanted to lay back a bit. Like, I still need a whole lot of back support. Like, I can't really sit up straight for long. Yeah, but so I did say I'm gonna share a story of how I started off at Barani. So there's a friend of mine who's a doctor at Bar, right? And I was like to her, hey Chomi, I wanna come up with blah blah blah. And then she's like, okay, speak to this person. No, guys, it was not a connection. She was just helping me with, okay, here's the person at the breast clinic, right? And this person happens to be a surgeon there, right? So I email this person directly, and this person responds to my email and says, okay, come through about whenever you're ready. I'm like, okay. I go to Bara the day the breast clinic is open. Silly me, I go straight to the surgeon. Okay, I first stood in a very, very long queue with the ladies before I saw this person, but I just went straight to this person. I'm like, I spoke to you via email, I'm here to cut my boobs. And this person's like, it don't work like that. You first need to go open a file. Yeah, guys, file. I didn't even get to open the file, because, guys, the queue was so long. Like, I wouldn't queue my sneak eat. I didn't have patience for it, guys. I left, and I never ever went back to Bar ever again. Because another thing was that I'm not trying to act fresh or whatever, but I've heard like the most horrific stories about public hospitals, and I was like, I don't want to put myself through that, because I mean, I have medical aid. Number two, I know myself, I'm a scaredy cat. Like, I need attention all the time. Like, ngiyazazi guys nginjani, like yazi ma bathi umuntu uyateva, they talking about me. So uyotefa kanjani lapha ebhara. So I'm like thinking, I not in a bad way, guys, really, I'm not trying to act fresh. I promise you, like, go if you need to go, but I have the option. I would say I have medical aid, so I was like, why would I put myself through all of that, yabo? And it's also not that I was going to get special treatments or whatever. Like I said, when I saw the surgeon, he said go open a file and explain to me that we are prioritizing cancer patients here, number one. He also explained it was the time, it wasn't long after Isharat Matlaga had burnt down, so Ibara was really overwhelmed with the number of patients, because even Abasa Isharat Matlaga were being sent to Ibara. So Angela would say these are the people that we are prioritizing. So before you guys go and make a whole meal out of this and think I was just gonna go straight to Ibara and get a breast reduction, no, it is not like that. I'll explain it. We'll see. These are the people going to prioritize. Besides, the time I was waiting in the queue, I was chit-chatting with the ladies. Hey, what are you here for? What are you here? So all the breast reduction ladies asked them, the one that was next to me, began at 2 years, guys, I up and down, yeah, she finally had her dates, but 2 full years back and forth, I was like, nah, I don't have the patience for that. So it was a very short and sweet story with it, but I ended real quick. So yeah, that's it. Anyway, guys, let me close off this video. Please don't forget to like, comment, and subscribe. Do subscribe, guys, do subscribe. Like, I'm really not feeling hundreds, but I thought to myself, let me just do this video. So please do subscribe, and also please don't forget to follow me on my other social media platforms. I am at MissNokcy on Instagram, on Twitter, on TikTok, everywhere. I'm MissNokcy. So yeah, do show me some love. Do send me DMs if you have any questions, and goodbye. I shall see you guys next time.